If not now, then when? When are you going to start acting on your actions? When are you going to start being consistent? When are you going to become more of the person that you want to become? When? When is this going to happen, bro? If it's not going to happen right now, then sure shit isn't going to happen then. I talk to myself on this personally. And I always come back to the thought of, if I'm not doing it right now in this present moment, then I'm not going to be doing it ever. Like, ever. Like, never. Like, I'll tell you my situation today. I told myself, if not now, then when? Just a simple question I asked myself. Today, my tires were flat. I needed to get gas. I'm rushing home, having to piss. And, I had to take a piss real bad, not gonna lie. And I was asking myself, just kind of those awkward moments of like, oh, I gotta pee real bad. But like, when you act on it, as in like, to remind yourself, if not now, then when? I was going to get gas and I was like, I need to get gas. I need to. My car's not gonna start in the morning. So, got gas, took care of business, got my payday, the only snack I love because it reminds me of getting paid. Get my gas, rushing home. I'm like, now I have to. I got my gas, now I have to pump. Now I have to get air in my tires. I'm very fortunate my parents have an air compressor for tires and stuff like that for vehicles. But at work, I was like, fuck, I have an hour drive home. I have to take care of things. I have to do this, I have to do that. And I just talked to myself throughout and I was like, what if I decided not to? What if I decided to just be okay with, not now, let's not do it now. Let's wait for tomorrow. Let's wait for tomorrow. Hell, maybe I'll do it on Wednesday. Maybe Friday when I feel like it. I think on that. And I always compare myself to who I want to be. Who do I want my future self to be? Who do I want to become? How do I see my future self living? How is he? What does he do? What about him makes him unique? What about him makes him someone that I want to strive to become? And you should ask yourself this too. Because it's the only way you're truly going to be able to see that stuff through thick and thin, whatever it might be. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you're going through. Sometimes yes, sometimes a little bit, but if you truly want to be consistent in who you're becoming and what you're striving toward, you have to be consistent. You have to keep showing up. If not now, then when? Because time is not promised. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. Then you don't do it tomorrow, and then you get pissed at yourself, get upset at yourself. You're like, oh, I should have done it yesterday. I should have done it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Where were you? You didn't take action. You weren't there. You didn't show up. You're there Monday through Thursday. Where were you Friday? Oh, I was just going out with a couple of buds. Just hanging out. I figured I'd wait till Monday. Being it's a new week, start fresh. Sure, yeah, I understand. I wish I would see you where I'm going. Wish I would see you what you're striving toward. And I wish on everyone that has a best friend, a bud, coworker, best friend, old pal that pushes you, motivates you in that way. Because most people don't. I sure shit don't. I'll start there. Other than my girl, realest person that I really have in my life. That's like super duper close. Super duper. And a lot of people in today's age and time, they ask themselves like their goals and like they figure out their goals. And in majority, their goals is to be rich in time, to have freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, do whatever they want, whenever they want, with whoever they want. And I've been reflecting on that goal quite a bit lately, and I've been coming to more realization as in, like, if I don't keep showing up every single day, if I don't keep showing up when I am needed, that goal is just a dream. I'm gonna keep dreaming about that dream. You gotta get up and get it. There's a song by Russ, R-U-S-S. He made a song called Get Up and Get It. Beautiful song. It's short and sweet. It's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, but like, it's honestly good. If you're needing that little motivation, it's my alarm clock. Listen to that song and tell me that's not a perfect alarm clock song. Excuse me. Just had dinner. I want you to remind yourself why you started. I want you to remind yourself why do you choose to do what you do? Why do you choose to keep not showing up consistently? And if you're showing up consistently, kudos to you, my guy. Kudos to you, because not everyone is showing up every single day. Not everyone is showing up every single day toward what they're wanting to become, toward what they're trying to strive for. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the pause button, but really I should be looking at you. But like, I goes to red instead of the green. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'll cut it out. I'm not gonna cut it out. But no, dead ass, seriously, showing up every single day is honestly something that is so rewarding. So rewarding. TikTok shop, this month, I made $10,000 in GMV. I've never made that much online. Blows my mind. Just from my freaking phone. This phone cost me like $300. I cashed out that in like 2 days, 3 days in a week. When you seriously lock in and you seriously take the time to understand a skill and build your talents, that shit is unstackable. You get wins after wins after wins after wins. If you show up every single day, you're consistent. When you act in the present moment, that's when you see results. That's when you begin to realize, oh shit, I should actually lock in. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to retire my parents anytime soon. God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen, because I'm not showing up every single day. Who tells himself that? I sure shit don't. Don't tell yourself that stuff. And if you have people in your life telling you that type of stuff, get them the fuck out. Excuse my French. Not really though. I'm working on it. Keep in mind, when you are consistently showing up, you have to remember your why. Because there will be days when you don't show up. If not now, in the present moment, and if you don't take action, it's going to bring pain in the future. It's going to provide today's pleasure, but tomorrow's pain. You want to make sure that today you're experiencing that pain, so then tomorrow you can experience pleasure, so your work can be more easier, so the flow of it can be more fluently passive. Don't be afraid to show up. Don't be afraid to consistently show up for yourself. Unfortunately, a lot of us have gone through this thing that I call entrepreneurial madness, and it's where you go through a series of entrepreneurial urges of becoming successful at a young age, and it mentally kills you. Chasing success at a young age mentally kills you, and it is such a hard process to go through, to re-heal. I've been at this for 2 years now, 2.5, maybe 3 years now, that I've personally gone through the entrepreneurial madness, that now I'm easing off of it. Now I'm like, okay, I can let go. And like, my fingers are so clenched that like, I'm like bit by bit, like slowly move my fingers off of my grasp of this materialistic vision of the Rolexes, the Lamborghinis, the big ass mansion with a fine ass wife and like kids and children that ideally you don't even think about. And it's crazy that like that's something not a lot of people think of. Not a lot of people put them in that situation and realize, would I really want that? I would like the finer things in life when I'm able to. We gotta understand the present factor of taking action, showing up in the present moment now. So then your future becomes easier. So then your consistent days in your near future are becoming repetitively easier. You showing up becoming more easier on you. Once you keep showing up, once you keep showing up, once you consistently are there for you, even if it's on the weekends, work double, work harder on the weekdays, so that on the weekends, sure, you can have some fun. But realize that you cannot have fun if you're not putting in the efforts, if you've not earned it. If you truly are not showing up in the present moment, then when are you? Then when are you truly going to be there for you? Then when are you going to show up? When are you going to actually lock in? These are things I talk to myself about, I think about. And honestly, I even made a video on this on my TikTok that like when are you gonna realize that it's you versus you? When are you gonna realize that now is the present moment to lock in, to do this, right? Not a lot of people get that opportunity, not a lot of people get that chance. They really don't. So if you're serious about locking in, if you're serious about actually putting yourself first and actually taking action in this present moment, because I'll say it again, I'll remind you, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? If you're not doing it right now, sure as shit ain't getting it later. Sure shit then, you're not gonna get it. Let me put this perspective, because this is a perspective that I get quite often. Excuse me. Is if you truly wanted your dream life, your dream vehicles, your dream anything, in order to really gain that, is if you show up now. And this perspective that I'm going to tell you is this. Right now, maybe you have a Honda, maybe you have a GMC, a shitty Chevy Impala. We should say you have an Impala Chevy. I think that's the same thing. Anyway, and it is trashed. You don't take care of it. A detailer would be like, holy shit, this is gonna take a second to clean. You don't take it for car washes, you don't tend to it, you don't clean it. It stinks. Your car freshener barely even keeps up with the stench. You buy pop at the gas station, cool. We have our own. I'm forgetting the word. Poison, we have our own poison. That's not the word, but anyway. Own choice of what we want. And the thing that comes to mind for me is your vehicle's dirty. You have a bunch of cups, maybe even clothes just laying around in the back seat. Bunch of garbage in the feet area that it's embarrassing to bring people with you on car rides, trips. And you want a Lamborghini, you want a BMW, you want a Corvette. Imagine if you had those things right now and it was trashed, completely trashed. or even just have trash laying around on the floor. How does that resemble? How does that make you a character? A little self-reflection here. Let's go. We just had someone join the Discord. A little self-promotion right now, guys. Join the Discord. Join the Successors Journey. My Discord community, it's free. Doesn't cost you none. We have services and programs inside of it, but that's all up to you. Imagine if you had your dream vehicle right now and it was shit, dirty. How do you think people are going to think of you? How do you think people are going to think of the way you take care of your things? People are not going to think that you deserve these nice luxury things if you are not taking care of yourself. No one is. That's why this perspective, and a lot of people live this perspective. I'm not making this up. I used to, until I cleaned that shit up. Now, right now, probably if I brought you out to my car, I would have gas receipts on the floor. Currently having Christmas presents in the back of my car because I've yet to take them out. And shoes in my trunk. Literally it. I vacuum my car at least once a month because I really don't get it that dirty. I really use it to get to work, and if not, see my girl. That's about it. The way that you carry yourself in the present moment, and the way that you take care of yourself, to take care of your things that you're responsible for in the present day, is how people are going to know you, how they're going to think of you. So just understand that, remember that, when you ask yourself, if not now, if not right now, in the present moment, that I'm going to take action, or that I'm going to consistently do this to keep showing up for myself, for my future self, for my future family, for the things that I'm going to take on in my life, in my career. If not right now in this present moment, then when is it going to happen? It's like that saying, day one or one day. Day one or one day. One day or day one. That's how it goes. Are you going to wait till that one day comes upon you to decide to do it? Or are you going to decide and take action? Day one. Call it day one. Right now. Right now. That's it for the video, guys. Much love if you made it this far. I appreciate you so much. I would greatly appreciate, to the extent, if you guys decided to join the Discord. If not, that's a-okay. Your choice. If you didn't make that far, that's okay. Much love. Peace out. See you in the next one.